Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Situational Awareness. I'm your host, Mark. I play Glebnor, and I'm joined, as always, by the Chaos Crew. Let's take it around the horn.
Rich playing Theo.
Howard playing Toluga.
And Ryan playing everyone else.
What a silly, silly one.
Yeah. I mean, I knew this would be like, I feel like you guys had so much, like, once I threw Big T and like Australian frogs at you, I'm like, they got to goof off with them for a good episode. There's no way they're going to be able to lock in right away.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Thank you,
so
Howard,
fun.
for helping me out and doing one of the frogs when you were asleep.
I was so happy. I'm like, I'm getting all my stuff back. Oh, I don't get the role
He was
play.
whiffing the perception rolls on purpose so we could keep doing the frog.
A little bit, yeah. I rolled weirdly high on a lot of those disadvantagements.
Yeah, that was a fun one. There was a lot of NPCs in that one, so I was like, shit, everyone has to talk at an equal amount, but there's literally like Big T, 3 frogs, Reggie,
The Briar children got no mic
Briar
time.
children, Luga, and Cobbler. And I was like, that's a lot. But I'm happy you guys were like, let's separate this and have them do the very loud siege while we infiltrate the city. Very pumped for next episode.
Well, I mean, my idea is I don't want Ivy's kids in danger.
Yes.
But I will give them highly combustible explosives.
material. Yeah. Perfect.
Can't wait to see the nukes pop up.
Yeah.
I just gave them 3 hydrogen bombs.
I know. It feels like a waste.
And I gave Theo a
we can get more.
tomahawk missile.
I know. I do want to go see
Yerg.
Yerg.
Oh, he's going to be so happy with my booms.
Without all of your explosions.
I love Yerg. Tiny Italian kobold was.
He's fun.
Come on. How do you say no?
Spaghetti.
Yeah, that was a cool one.
I don't
little
like
spooky scene.
Luga's antagonizing him.
I couldn't help it, man.
He's being a shitty little brother.
You're being a shitty older brother.
You need it. I think what it really is I love Glebnor like fighting off assholes. Like Reggie and then now Luga just like needling you
me.
a little bit is so funny. Yeah, he turned into like immediately I was like, yeah, he's gonna be a shitty little brother. But I couldn't like at first I was like, he can't just be like a little ball of positive sunshine to everyone. And it made the most sense.
Of course. Yeah, of course. And then, of course, Teluga's 100% on his side.
Yeah.
Classic family dynamic.
I've seen the slippery slope you've been going down, you gambling addict.
Oh, sorry for making us tons of money. Shit costs money.
That's true. Glebnor's crimes really are kind of bankrolling this operation.
We got a whole taqueria going.
We could have more.
Yeah.
Not through gambling.
What about sleight of hand stealing?
I already said we smash and grab.
I know we do. That's the thing. It's like,
He's cool with crime, but a legitimate way.
the very cool crime of robbery. But if you take money off a corpse.
More specifically, smashing. I'm all for stealing things that have value, not stealing the value.
It's a fucking fine line.
Kuatoa culture is complex, all right?
Well, I like trinkets and gadgets. I don't necessarily want the money.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but we need the money.
Yeah.
Hence the taco stand.
Yeah.
And possibly...
Yeah, that's the thing about running a church. It is expensive.
Listen, if I could keep the haggling the way I have been.
We're gonna have to set up a tithing situation here.
I know. What the hell? All these followers are getting free juice?
Right? And what's the point of having a church if you're not gonna squeeze the parishioners
I don't
a
know if
little?
we talked about it last time, but
I don't want a mega church.
I did love the idea that anytime Theo rolls a nat 1, it's a frog getting a spell slot.
I love not telling him that I know that information, and that's why, because he wouldn't have given those spell slots at it.
I probably would have shot them.
Which is why I did.
I don't need my gun jamming, so.
Yeah, anytime you get a nat 1, they'll get a spell slot. Or if you want to like give them spell slots, I'll make you give them your trick shot slots, which I know you're not going to want to give them. So
Not one bit. Sorry.
yeah, I mean, they're little dummies.
Oh, they're great. I love them.
Yeah.
It's as Theo's a little annoyed because he's like, all right, why are they jumping all around me? Just relax.
They're rowdy teens.
It's part of being a god.
Yeah. Well, I was like, who would join? I mean, number one, you guys like really made a mark on the swamp. So,
Oh, well, I mean, after that,
The crossing of the
entrance.
Delaware.
yeah, I mean, that image is going to be, branded in the minds of Bullywug for generations to come. So, It made sense that you'd get a couple of little goobs who just fire off Eldritch Blasts.
I love the idea
No,
of
I
that
love
all
it.
of them trying to reenact it too. To see who becomes a warlock, whoever goes the furthest.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You guys, it's one of those things where in the story it made sense for all these things to kind of come together, but in the reality of it, I was like, I gotta voice so many guys. So many guys.
Well, the Bullywugs all kind of have the exact same voice.
That's
Yeah.
true. And
Yeah.
Luga is just
He's-
tiny Reggie.
Yeah.
It's just Reggie with like a little more of a, I'm smaller. Oh no.
Until he gets bigger, or she
Yeah.
gets bigger.
Yeah, I think Luga's gonna be a male. I don't know how
I could flip
important
a
it is
coin
for
real
a
quick.
spider, really, but I know you want to be. I feel like you want it to be a female, so we can lay a bunch of eggs and we can make a whole new clutch of Lugas.
Female spiders are also the larger ones.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'll let you guys decide. Luga's been kind of.
Can we do a spider check?
Yeah.
what would the
give me a
spider
second.
check be?
How's our Underdark spiders doing? Are they being trained well?
Oh yeah. Well,
I mean, we'll find that out when we call.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll call the king
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
Get my flipping coin.
Oh, Howard has left the table to go find his flipping coin, which I did not know you had over there.
What are you, Two-Face?
I got a 50-cent.
Okay.
Wow, that's really handy.
He's got a Kennedy silver dollar that he's gonna flip.
Harvey Dent over here.
Sorry, do you guys not like flipping coins?
All right.
This is gonna hit the table
you wanna
so
call it?
loudly.
I'm not.
I'm not going to call it. Who wants
I'm calling it.
All right.
What?
Heads
I'm
is
calling
what?
it in the air. Tails will be male.
All right. Tuluga's a girl.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Or,
Taluga?
Luga.
Sorry, Luga. Sorry, Tuluga's confused.
Okay. That's
Basically, got a feeling away.
that means that Luga will get pretty big,
Yeah.
and there will be a potential for Luga to
Have it in a
birth a
clutch.
whole new nation of spiders.
No. They'll eat her.
Oh.
Such is the circle of life.
Mm.
She's a tattletale bitch anyway, so.
I love.
You better hope I don't hear this.
After show, I can say whatever I want.
Because I'm going to have to beat my son.
Whip me my own pseudopods. Ah!
Dealing him a
awful.
whopping 8 damage each punch
I mean,
that he'll forget to rage through.
For sure.
you guys are getting there, all right? It's a hard game. It's fun to be back in Title Goal for a little bit. You know, it is as much
Is
as I mean, for me, it's like we didn't actually.
We're back in the
You
ass.
guys didn't really get a ton of time there, if you think about it, to
I know.
really hang out.
We
you know?
immediately hit the road.
Yeah. I think maybe 2 or 3 sessions at the most. You got to really kind of like hang and explore and kind of.
We hit the road at like the beginning of episode 3.
Yeah,
Yeah, we hit the road after we murdered that porcupine chick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're going to leave now.
Yeah.
Don't
And-
investigate.
and
Yeah,
we
you're lucky
killed
that there was
Convilla.
a full-on, almost ethnic genocide very quickly after you murdered a humanoid creature in a very small knit
Hey,
town.
she attacked us.
That's true.
It
She
was
was gonna kill
self-defense.
Yeah.
Also, if I'm not mistaken, didn't she get melted?
Yeah. She
Oh
was
yeah,
soup.
she got souped.
She got souped.
I got her
So-
hat
I think
still
she
on
was.
my head.
She was the original soupening.
Yeah, she was the first super.
No evidence.
I like the idea that there's like a porcupine private detective who was like 2 days on the case.
I got her hat.
Oh yeah, you took her little cowboy hat.
Yeah. I have a
Destroy
cowboy.
the evidence.
You guys forgot I have a cowboy hat on this whole time. Yeehaw, partner.
all
We
the,
got matching hats.
all the cannonballing and fastball special in the hat has not moved an inch.
No.
It has one of those little strings that goes underneath his hat.
It is one of the few things
got it
that will not
cinched up.
slip on Toluga.
I have, not gonna lie, totally forgot you've had a cowboy hat on.
Oh, I didn't.
I'm trying to now, in my mind, flash back to all the different scenes that have happened in this podcast.
Every
where
time
you
I went flying, I've been holding my hat.
I'm gonna have to update the character art on the fucking cover.
Yeah, you got to add my cake.
You have like Doctor Strangelove on the thing. Cowboy hat and exploding rock under him.
I was going to say, one of these times I'm going to set up an exploding rock and I'm just going to ride it in.
We are due for a new character art. I'm just not. I'm very lazy and not good at drawing. So
Also busy.
we're pretty busy. I mean, it's not that. I mean, it usually takes me about a day per episode to kind of put all the music where I want it, and I think it takes Chris about a day to edit all that together. But then he has to do the rough
He does
cut
the rough
first.
cut
so
where he cuts out all our heavy
Yeah.
breathing.
Yeah, yeah.
And our mumbling.
Yeah, we got reprimanded for mumbling.
Someone's salty about being
we
reprimanded.
got reprimanded for mumbling.
Not just his mumbling.
Well, yeah.
And some
I'm
of us
pretty
talk
sure I
too
mumble
loud
a
into the
lot, so
mic.
I'm like, I get it.
I
get
mumbled too. That message, I felt real called out.
Well, you know,
And I scream too much, apparently.
we've been
Well,
at this
I
a while.
mean-
We probably should get a little bit of mic discipline. It's fine. We're fine. We're fine.
Be all right.
It's fine. It's fine. Chris can then edit in his rebuttal if he wants one. I don't think he listens to the after show that much when he edits them. So you don't even know, Chris. Blah. So yeah, what episode was this? Was this 35?
35.
Wow.
35.
Also, I just want to point out, you set up the whole, like, he's Jesus arc on episode 33.
That's a good point. Interesting.
Religious
Interesting.
parallels.
I mean, hey, we've
Some-
said it a couple times. This is basically stupid Dune. So I guess. Oh yeah, we can actually talk about it.
Yeah, because we couldn't before.
I'm so sorry. We didn't let Mark and Hart listen to the new episode until it just came out. So we can also use this episode, which didn't, let's be real, wasn't that like action packed, to talk about the Man in Black.
I don't like him.
I know.
I don't like your grandpa.
It's fine. You know,
I totally
it's
trust
a grandpa. Not everyone likes grandpas.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like the grandpa that's trying to live through your
Yeah.
accomplishments.
Yeah.
He's trying to pull some kind of fucking god nepotism.
And I already called it out. It's like, what was it? My Hero. He's just trying to take over your being.
That's why when you get that sword, you have to let one of us hang on to it. Just in case we need to strike you down with it.
You can
What are you
strike
talking
me
about?
down.
A good punch will solve everything.
Usually.
Everyone acts tough until they're punched in the face. All right.
It's true.
That is
That's
a
the thing with
fact.
those like kind of more intense role play sessions. Sometimes you're just so locked in, you forget to ask for checks because there was no insight check on him really.
No.
Which I mean, your passive insight, I guess, told you that what he was saying all appeared true.
Mhm.
But yeah, you had to make a pretty weird choice, which is like, do you accept the power of the god of death? But you'll then have to take his place at the end of this whole wacky adventure.
Yeah.
I know you guys are going to be mad at me. Like Theo won't be in the final shot of everyone enjoying the like fruit of your labor.
We'll see about that.
He's like a Jedi ghost in the corner.
I also wanted you guys to give you guys a good 60 or so episodes to plot how to get out of it. So I trust you. I feel like you guys are more than capable of
I know.
maybe.
You seem to think this is going to end on 100.
It's not.
Guys,
We still
I
have
have
to go
news
to
for
the
you, buddy.
moon.
we do got to go to the moon. There is a moon arc.
I gotta make a rocket.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of episodes still.
We don't have to make a rocket.
I have to make a rocket. Sorry.
We just have to steal a rocket from
From who? Who's making rockets?
Vaguta. He's coming here in one, and presumably he knows how to land it.
Well, presumably it only fits one goo.
That's what Grappa's for.
That's one other person.
He's going to be out in heaven, being a god.
in heaven.
Let's assume we're going to the moon before he's or after he's godified.
All right, well then I guess I'll just hang on to the outside.
You can hold your breath really long. Just stay in Glebnor.
I can hold my breath really long.
Yeah, but you can't. I mean, I don't really know how we would do
We'll-
that.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure. You guys got plenty of time.
But once we have those 2 rockets, we can put our team on it and make more.
okay.
No one else is learning
Especially-
rocket propulsion other than me.
Yeah, but I mean, Jurg
You-
and Handsome Huff.
Yeah.
They're making rocket launchers.
Right.
Let's
but
not
on a
forget.
bigger scale, you'll be able to, you know, the boom, I mean, Jurg's going to want to be there for.
Yeah.
And Handsome Huff, if he gets to put his logo on it, will fucking help
It's like
you
a
out for
fucking
no problem.
NASCAR rocket.
And we've already established he's all for sponsoring.
I like to picture that there's one actual rocket scientist listening to this podcast who's just like, none of that would work. What the hell are they talking about?
Escape velocity. We know stuff.
You guys are just gonna make your own little Cape Canaveral in the middle of Macaria.
It'll be like the Wright brothers.
It's like you're playing Civilization and you go for the science victory. It's like, if we can get off this planet, we win.
We're forgetting a very, very big part of the rockets. We have a map to Ellie.
Okay.
She probably knows a lot about rockets.
I don't think so.
Or if she doesn't, she can probably flip through that book pretty quickly.
I think at this point I might know more about rockets than her.
Yeah, but she's
think
most
she's
likely
way
smarter.
I don't know what you're talking about.
To an extreme
We'll
degree.
see who's smarter when Luga meets her.
Yeah, the master artificer of the floating city of Jaegeron.
Or my son, Spider
Or
Luga.
this house spider.
A spider holding a pencil that's way too big, taking him forever to do one calculation.
I like the idea that I can just picture Toluga trying to quiz both of them to see who gets the answers quicker, but they're not like smart questions. They're just questions that Toluga thinks that
smart.
Luga will answer, and just leaning it towards him to, or her to be like,
How many legs do you have?
What? 2.
As he
Wrong,
he hits a
Theo,
buzzer
sister.
wicked quick.
This is going to be fun.
It's gonna be
We
fun.
already established that Luga's intelligence will grow.
Yeah, I mean that
With
just
him.
makes sense.
So, in theory, he could be smarter.
Depends on when we meet up with her, I suppose.
yeah.
Yeah, won't be for a little bit. I'm gonna space these arcs out a little, but I mean, I don't know. 100 episodes just
I also
seems
gotta
clean,
Feed Luga demon meat.
but I don't know.
Don't let your OCD get in the way of fun.
I mean, if we're nearing episode 100 and I don't feel like the story is ready for the end, we won't do it. But we'll see.
Well, I don't want you to feel like you got to rush it.
I don't want to rush. Yeah, that's the thing. If it feels like we still get some like good legs for the last couple bits of arc,
Does the term waylaid by jackassery mean nothing to you?
that's true. Well, my laptop just died because apparently this is not plugged in. So,
Did I kick the cable maybe?
no. This laptop just might be bad.
Power strip was off.
Okay.
Thank God I put batteries in the recorder.
Okay. Well,
That would have been horrible.
Yeah.
Extremely horrible.
well, we're gonna
Nice
go
going, son.
have a quick.
I
Little,
remembered. That was nice going.
we'll have a nice little panic attack tech sesh, and we'll catch you guys next time. Mark, take us out.
Hey, thanks as always for listening. I hope you're having fun because God knows we are. And I just want to shout out some new listeners. We're got some new countries under our belt and some new, good old hometown listeners of the U.S. So thanks. The word is spreading slowly but surely. Make sure you keep spreading the good word. And as always, we're back at the house. Keep it dicey.
This has been a Business Shark production.